Hello, we are live. Yes. Hi, everybody. It's Natasha here, coming live to you from Spain. I'm sorry I'm a bit late. I'm 6 minutes late because somebody was just knocking on my door. How is everybody doing? Welcome back. If you haven't seen me before or we haven't met, my name is Natasha. I'm the face behind this page. I'm an online business owner and mentor. I teach people worldwide how to start their own online business from scratch, providing them everything they need to start an online business. I've had some questions lately. What is exactly what we do? And I always suggest, first of all, people watch our free presentation because it's all explained there very well. So please check it out. And then if you have any questions, then just message me privately. All right. So today I have a special invite with me. She is one of the business owner based in Abu Dhabi. Did I say that right? Yes. But she's originally from South Africa, so I'm very excited to have her here. I'm going to invite her on. If you're watching, then say hello to us and tell us where you're watching from. And if you're catching us later, then say hi to us anyway. And if you have any questions, shoot. Let's see where she is. There she is. Hello, Stacey.
Hi, Natasha. Thank you so much for having me on today.
You're welcome. It's so very nice to meet you. Finally.
I know, finally.
We have such a big community, so many people. So yeah, it's always nice to have somebody accepting my invitation to come on. So tell us, who is Stacey?
Okay, so I'm originally from Cape Town, South Africa. I am the oldest daughter of two, and I basically left South Africa many years ago. So I'll just give you a brief background about myself. After university or college, I went to university, and then after 4 years of studying, I was hustling hard to try and get a job because back then already, I'm not going to give my age away, but all those years ago, it was really difficult already to try and find a job after you've spent 4 or 5 years of, your life in college or university getting that education. So I was, oh my gosh, I was doing everything and anything to try and earn a living. I mean, I was doing waitressing, promotions, side little gigs here and there. Everything that I could get my hands on. I ended up going into real estate. I did that for about a year, and then that was about 2007 when everything kind of crashed. The real estate market crashed, and I said to my parents, I think that I need to try and explore something overseas and try and, apply for jobs overseas. So that's what I did. And eventually, I got an offer to move to Qatar, where I started in the aviation industry. That was back in December 2007. So, yeah, and then I've kind of been hanging around the Middle East. I'm now in Abu Dhabi in UAE. I've moved still in aviation. And yeah, so that's basically a little bit of my background, but yeah, still enjoying living abroad.
You're a world traveler.
Not so much anymore, but
yeah, due to this situation. But I've seen where you're going lately. All these beautiful islands, because I assume they're all nearby. Is that for work or are you or is that for vacation?
Well, some of it's for work, because I do still fly, but it's not as often. And I do travel as well because here in UAE, there's quite a lot of countries that accept us on the green list. So whenever I've had the opportunity, I think last was about like a month ago, I traveled out and it was great to actually get out. I haven't unfortunately been able to go back to my city with all the restrictions, but hopefully by the end of this year, that will be possible.
Lucky you, lucky you. I hope we get to travel soon because all that you need to do your tests and all that and all the vaccines and before we can even travel out of Spain. So yeah, I'm so excited just to go, you know. Now that I
But
can,
yeah,
I
it's a lot
can't.
of red tape. It's a lot of red tape. It's not like before when you just book a ticket and you go and get your
Yeah.
visa.
Oh
No,
gosh.
it's
No, no,
yeah,
no.
it's quite a lot of red tape. But
Yeah,
I
exactly.
believe it's not going to be forever. So it's just a phase. We'll get through this. So we're all in
Yes,
it
yes,
together.
absolutely, absolutely. So, how long have you been online business owner?
Well, okay, this is a bit of a complicated question, but I actually, because I've been in the aviation industry since 2007, I was already trying to shift out of it because before the pandemic hit, I thought to myself, like there's only so much that you can do. Like you can't live out of your suitcase for the rest of your life. Like
Mhm.
I want to eventually start my own family one day. I'd love to, if not move back home to South Africa, move somewhere else and settle down. And as long as I had this job, I cannot do that. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, working in the Gulf area, you don't get that. You get end of service when you leave one day, but you don't have like a retirement fund. So it's not something that you can do forever. And there's no maternity leave either with my employers.
Mhm.
So I thought, this is not the way forward. I need to look at slowly getting out of this industry. And I thought, well, what am I going to do? Because I've never worked in an office. All my work has either been sales rep or property sales or like promotions. It's always been out on the road and out and about mingling with people.
Mhm.
So working in a 9 to 5 is not going to work for me. But at the same time, want to be able to move, to go anywhere in the world and to be able to earn. So I thought an online business is definitely what I need to do. So I started searching high and low for working online. And of course, like, I'm sure you came across this as well. There's so many scams out there,
Oh, yes.
so many. And I've been conned myself,
Oh,
not once,
wow.
but so, so
Jeez.
like,
Oh, gosh.
yeah. So I eventually then came across this opportunity with this online business, and I have to say, I'm never looking back. It's the best thing I could have done.
Fantastic, fantastic. No, luckily I haven't been scammed with online business. I have been scammed with a purchase I did online. That's about it. But for the rest, so this is my first thing I looked into, and I wasn't looking. It just happened. I lost my job, but I think I had to lose my job to actually look into this. I don't know. It sounds a bit crazy. I think I had to lose my job to know that I was looking for this business.
Yeah,
Let me just say it like this, because some people don't even know they're looking for it. It just happens. You were looking for
exactly.
something. It's a bit different. It's a bit different. So so
Yeah.
so what made you choose this business? Because as you said, there are so many things out there these days, and people don't even know where to start. So why this business?
Well, before this business, I did Amazon affiliation marketing. I also had a Shopify store where I was doing drop shipping, and like none of it was working. You're going to pay so much money towards Amazon. You're going to your Shopify store. It was working great, but then with the pandemic that hit, and obviously with the shipping times to get my products from Asia to wherever else, it was just taking way too long. So I had to shut it down. Then I was just one day on the internet scrolling, as you do, watching cat videos, and up came this video advertisement about this lady who she was actually a Filipina lady, and she was living in Canada, and she was explaining how she managed to turn her life completely around within the short space of a year and a half. She was working as a nanny overseas, and she also wasn't looking at any online business or anything. She just knew that she had to try and get some extra money for her family because life in Canada was really expensive. And
Yeah.
she was actually sharing her place with another family. So it was two families kind of like living together in this house. And she came across this opportunity. And she basically, within that period of a year and a half, managed to quit her job, be her own boss,
Mm.
bought her own house and a car. And then she showed us in the video this brand new house she had bought for her family. And I was like, okay, I'm interested. I'm interested. And I kept on then seeing more ads. I went onto her Facebook and I actually thought, okay, you know what? Because there was like an opt-in. Once you go to her website, there's a little opt-in to see like, if the business is for you. And I thought, let me just have a look and see. And yeah, and here I am.
Wow, wow, wow. So you weren't skeptical at all?
I wasn't, because the thing is, the online community is so big. There's over what, 85,000 of us. I mean, look, you're sitting in Spain, I'm sitting in Abu Dhabi. Like there's so many of us in this business. And when I connected with her, as soon as I connected with her, she put me onto this platform where I could physically see and interact with all these people, go to their personal Facebook page. I could see what they're doing. Like it's not like they're trying to hide. Like I could see
Exactly.
everything for
Yeah,
myself.
true.
And I was like, right, okay, so this must be legit, because I just saw hundreds and hundreds after applicants and applicants of what this business has done for this person. So I thought, you know what, well, if they can do it, if over 85,000 people in this community can do it with
Exactly.
no background experience and all sorts of ages. I mean, we have people that are 20, we even have people who are like 85 odd,
Yeah.
who never even had a mobile phone, a smart mobile phone before,
Yeah,
and know
exactly.
what Facebook is, and they're managing to do this. So it's literally that easy.
Yes. Yeah, it is, because our training platform makes it easy for anybody to follow. And as you said, I think our oldest member is 90, so you can imagine 90 years old and just doing this. And we have a lady in here. She didn't even have Facebook. She didn't even know how to work on a smartphone or on a computer. So if people say, "Well, I'm not technical. I don't know nothing about computers, nothing like that," I mean, there are no
You don't
excuses.
need
If
to
that's
be.
what, if they can do this, then anybody can do this.
Yeah, it's like
It's
it's
amazing.
bite-sized videos that show you exactly like
Yeah,
what to do, how to do it. So you really have to
exactly.
have zero tech skills. You don't even have to be, because I know I have a lot of people contacting me saying, "Oh, but you're so talkative and so bubbly," and you don't have to be any of that. Like you can be
Yeah,
shy. You can just be
exactly.
yourself. Just be
Exactly.
yourself.
Yeah, because I had that question too. Oh, but do I have to go live on my page? Do I have to do this? Or do I have to do that? No, every individual in this group does their business their way. They put anything, whatever you want on your page. I just do this because I always explain. So I go lives because okay, in the beginning I didn't do that because this was totally something I just didn't like to do. Put myself out there and hey, hello, and show myself on video. And now it just comes naturally. So, but I do this because then people can see the real me, and people get to know me. People get to know people
Exactly.
from inside the community. So,
And talking about that as
it's
well, like you say, I get a lot of people contacting me saying, "Oh, but my English is not good." That's fine.
yeah,
Speak
exactly.
Tagalog, speak
Yeah,
Bengali or Hindi or whatever your language is. You're speaking to your people who connect with you. You're
exactly.
trying to find people who connect with you, or who are like you.
Exactly.
So you don't even need to. Your English doesn't even have to be great or minimal at all.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly,
yeah,
exactly. Because my first coach when I started, she's a Filipino lady also, and she didn't speak perfect English, but she managed. If you have a basic at least if you understand it to follow the training, of course, because you do need a basic
yeah,
understanding to follow it. But for the rest, you can do it in your own language if you like. People go out there and speak to like you said in their own language, and it works for them also. So it doesn't matter how you do it. So
as
I'm going
long
to
as you
give a
get the
shout
message
out.
across.
Yes, exactly. So we have people watching. We have quite a lot of viewers watching. We have Zoraya watching from California. We have
Hi.
RC watching. She's in Canada. We have Irma watching. I can't remember where she is. I'm sorry. I don't know where you're from. We have Hilda watching. She's in Dubai. And we have Debbie from Germany. Oh, fabulous. And we have Gabriella. She's my sweet mentee from the UK. And we have Ashik watching from South Africa. We have a lot of
Yeah,
people
he's
from
from my
South
city,
Africa.
actually. Yeah, he's from Cape Town too.
Oh, he's also from Cape Town.
Yeah,
Oh,
he is. Yeah.
and we have Marilyn. She is my coach and mentee. Thank you for watching, coach. He's in Madrid. And we have Ruth watching from Greece. And she says, sometimes we need an awakening to move from our comfort zone. We later realized that we lost a lot just being comfortable in where we are. Exactly. Exactly.
100%.
That's what happened to me, because I was used to just, I liked working my 9 to 5 job, because but anything out of those hours I just did not like. So I did a few of night shifts and evening shifts, and I just can't do that. I'm a 9 to 5 person. I've always been, and because that's the best way I can combine it with my children, my school. But then when I lost my job and I was at home, and I thought, oh my gosh, I actually really like being home, and I didn't want to go back. So when I saw this, it was, oh my gosh, this is it, you know. We have Sana watching from Melbourne, Australia. We have Umesh watching also. He's in Dubai also. We have a lot of people from there. It's amazing. And we have Lindu watching. I hope I said your name right. She's in South Africa.
Yes.
Yes. She asked me this morning. She sent me a message asking. She doesn't understand exactly what we do. What do you say to people when they ask you, what is it that we do?
Oh, well, you know, what we do basically is we work online and we try and help people better their lives. That's what I can say. Like, that's one of the things I enjoy, waking up every morning and especially going to bed at night, knowing that I have made an impact and changed someone's life today for the better, where they're going to, like you said, you didn't realize that you even wanted to work online until unfortunately you lost your job, you know, but because you're in that comfort zone. But
Exactly.
this online opportunity, this online business venture, basically we have the tools, we have the products, we have everything designed there for you. You just basically have to be, I wouldn't say the face, but you're in front of the business, marketing the amazing lifestyle that this business brings to you and so many other people that you touch. And the simplest way to understand, because it's very difficult to explain, there's so many layers to the business. It's not, I'm going to say this 1,000 times, it's not MLM, it's not a pyramid scheme, it's not anything like that, because I get this a lot as well. If you really want to know what it is that we do, because we can't explain it in like 2 or 3 minutes, it's quite intense. Every Tuesdays and Thursdays we run these live info session workshops, which is 90 minutes, but it's 90 minutes jam packed, and they explain everything to you. You also get to see people from all around the world who are doing this business and what the business has actually done for them. So you get, and every Tuesday and Thursday it's new people on, so you get to see live how this has changed people's lives. So you just go ahead on our web page, either mine or Natasha's, and you can see what it's all about and register, and then we will be your mentor and we'll mentor you through the whole process. But yeah, that's the best thing. You have to start with the webinar. You have to see what it's all about. Take the time to actually sit and see what it's all about and see if it's for you or not.
Absolutely. That's basically what I say also. I always tell people to watch that first. And if you don't have time to watch that, then this is simply not for you, because that's just the way it is. We all started. It's free. Exactly. You don't have to pay anything for it. So just watch it and see. You know, just see, because as you said, we can't explain it in just chatting with you or even having a conversation with you, even on a phone call. It's too much to explain in short time, and you won't understand it with words, because the presentation is presented also with video, so it gives you a better understanding of what we do. So exactly, that was fabulous. That was great, Stacey. Is there anything you'd like to add? Anything you'd like to see more?
Add one other thing, because this is another question I get from a lot of people who have opted in on my website, and they've watched the video and they're super excited and they want to get started straight away, because it really is an incredible system and business. There is an opt-in, and just to remind everyone, with that opt-in, it's fully refundable. Once you've opted in, if you feel that still, once you opt in, you'll actually get taken to another page with an intense video which explains everything in super detail, commission structure, everything. And if you feel still that I don't think this is for me, then you don't even need to, I'm not even going to ask you any questions as to why. You'll just tell me and the money will be refunded back to you.
Absolutely.
So you literally actually have nothing to lose. And I say this to anyone and everyone, like, don't wait until you lose your job to change your life. Don't wait until any circumstances got you down and you're down and out that you now need to wake up and make that change. Like you have to try and look at doing something online, because this is the way everything is going. And it's like you said yourself, like you didn't realize how much or how much better this life is for you, because you were so used to being in a comfort zone of waking up early every morning, going to work, coming home, you get into this cycle. You know, there's so much more to life than that. There's so much more where you can spend quality time with your kids. You don't have to put them in nursery. You can actually be at home with them. You only need to spend 1 to 2 hours on this business daily. Like that's it. And you will understand then that finally the freedom and the flexibility that this business offers, and financially as well, the only thing you're going to be asking yourself is, why didn't I start this sooner? Because that's what I ask myself.
Yes, because I always say, if I would have found this 5 years ago, oh my gosh, my life would have been so different and so much easier, you know. And I just didn't realize it until until it hit me, you know, until I finally, like you said, I had to lose my job to actually know that I wanted to be here. And it always appealed to me to be, you know, a stay-at-home mom, but how am I going to do that if I need the financing? You know, I just can't stay home, do nothing, and just be a mom. I need an income, especially these days. It's difficult just to live on one or 2 incomes, let alone one. So I had to do something. I just didn't know that this existed until it was presented to me. So I thought, oh my gosh, this is a miracle. This is it. This is it. And it is fantastic.
This business is perfect as well for a lot of, I've been speaking to a lot of mothers who have married their significant other who is in another country, and they don't speak that language particularly well, and they maybe don't have a working visa, so they cannot work, and it's difficult for them. So this is another opportunity where you just need your laptop, you need or your phone. You don't even need a laptop, or your phone and internet connection, and that's it.
Yeah.
And it's like I said, it's a tax registered legit business. So it's you know, no matter where you are in the world, if you move tomorrow to another country, you just take it with you.
Yeah, that's fabulous. You know, you can just go wherever, you can work whenever, you can work anywhere. And I mean, it just can't get better than that.
Yeah, I mean, this morning I woke up and I had like 36 people who already like were interested in my business to opt in. And I was like, wow, while I'm sleeping. But then I see they're coming from maybe Canada or Australia. They're on different time zones. So that's the great thing about this, is like it's completely working in the background.
Exactly.
So, love it.
Yeah. That's perfect. Thank you so much, Stacey, for accepting my invitation. You were great. And this is your second interview, by the way. So fabulous.
Thank you.
You should do this more often. Perfect.
Yeah, no, I definitely will.
Great. Well, thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely day, and we'll speak to each other soon.
Same to you. Same to you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
That was great. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, sorry to say hi, Latiz. Thank you for watching. And we have Janelyn also watching from Israel. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope to see you next week and my next go live. Have a fabulous day and speak to you soon. Bye-bye.